Hey everyone, how's it going? We are almost at the end of 2024, and this year has seen some big news in the credit card industry. Issuers like American Express overhauled many of their credit cards. Citibank and Wells Fargo announced some pretty great new credit cards, along with many changes to the points and loyalty programs that we use with airlines and hotels. But let's not dwell too much on the past. Today, let's talk about my goals and strategies for credit cards and points in 2025. I think there is a lot to come in the following year, so get subscribed to see new videos as they come out. Now let's jump in and talk about how I'm going to be optimizing my credit card setup to fit my spending and travel needs. Let's start off by talking about the cards that I'm going to be using regularly to earn the bulk of my points and miles. First up is going to be the Capital One Venture X. This card is my go-to card for catch-all purchases. For those who don't know, a catch-all card is a card we use when there isn't another credit card that we hold that would earn us more points than what our catch-all card would earn us. In this case, the Venture X earns 2x back on every purchase, which makes it a great catch-all card. Generally, credit cards will earn at least 1x back on every purchase. And the goal is to get a little bit higher than that with our catch-all card, usually 1.5 or 2x back. I've talked about the Venture X a lot on this channel, and you can go check out this video right here if you want to learn all about what that card has to offer. Now technically, this card is a travel credit card and offers things like Capital One Lounge access, Hertz President's Circle, and access to the Capital One Hotels collection. You'll also receive a $300 travel credit to be used inside of the Capital One Travel portal, along with a 10,000-mile anniversary bonus. Those benefits right there make this a great travel credit card, but it's not my main travel credit card. That title goes to the American Express Platinum Card. Now, the Platinum Card really only gets used for a couple things. The first one is when I'm paying for flights with cash, because this card earns 5x back on flights. However, that doesn't happen very often, as I'm generally using my points and miles. However, there are some taxes and fees that you'll have to pay even when using points and miles. And those taxes and fees will earn 5x back. The other reason I hold this card is for the lounge access. The Platinum Card offers quite a bit of lounge access, including Centurion Lounge access, Delta Sky Club access, a Priority Pass membership, and more. Now, if you want to learn all about this card, go check out this video I made right up here. Now, I do have another travel credit card. That card is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. I have this card for one main reason, and that's access to the Chase Transfer Partners list. Using transfer partners is the main way that I utilize Chase Ultimate Reward points, and I usually like to do this when there's a transfer bonus happening. It's also nice to have access to the 25% discount on all redemptions inside of the Chase Travel portal. Now, I really don't put a lot of spending onto this card because there's just other cards that have better multipliers. Something I may do this year is upgrade my Sapphire Preferred to the Sapphire Reserve. I have talked about the advantages that upgrading this card would come with, and I'll touch on that a little bit more in a bit. Now moving on, another card that plays into my credit card strategy is the Chase Freedom Flex. This is a rotating category card that earns 5x back on different quarterly categories. These categories can be very useful at times, which is why I will sometimes throw this card into my wallet when those categories become applicable. Another card that goes into my wallet from time to time is the Wells Fargo Attune card. This card is not a rotating category card, but it does offer some very unique earning categories that sometimes become relevant to my spending. Go check out this video I made right up here, where you can learn all about the 4% categories that this card earns in. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss future videos like that one. One card that I don't keep in my wallet, but I use a lot, is the Chase Amazon Prime card. This card earns 5x back on all Amazon purchases, and I have even seen 6x and 7x back on certain purchases if you don't mind delaying the shipping. But I really don't use this card for other spending, so it's not one that I keep on me. Now, cards that I will use throughout the year but don't necessarily carry with me are the Delta SkyMiles credit cards and my Hilton Honors Aspire card. These cards are part of a larger credit card structure that I follow, which includes having an airline credit card and a hotel credit card. The Delta SkyMiles credit cards are some of my favorite co-branding credit cards out there. I find myself using the benefits on these cards more than any other credit card, which is why I have talked a lot about these cards on my channel in the past. Go check out this video right here if you want to learn why these are my favorite airline credit cards. So moving on, let's talk about some changes that I will probably make in the upcoming year, along with some cards that I'm planning to apply for. First up, as I mentioned earlier, I might upgrade my Chase Sapphire Preferred to the Sapphire Reserve. And this is because I might cancel my American Express Platinum card. The Platinum card is a great travel credit card, and it has a lot to offer. While many people don't like the coupon book style of credits, I actually don't mind it, and I can generally utilize enough credits to bring down my effective annual fee. But I also hold the Delta SkyMiles Reserve card, and if you've watched this video right here, you'll know that these two cards are pretty similar. One of the main reasons for having the Platinum card is lounge access, specifically Delta Sky Club access and Centurion Lounge access. The Reserve card offers access to both of those, so it is a little bit redundant to hold both. However, canceling the Platinum card would do a couple things. The first is it would take away access to things like the Fine Hotels and Resorts collection. It would also take away my Marriott Gold status, and I would lose one of my Priority Pass memberships. And most importantly, the Platinum card is my only membership reward points earning credit card at the moment, which means I would need to open another credit card that earns MR points, otherwise I would forfeit all of those points. I could transfer all the points out to partners, but that's not my favorite option. So is it worth canceling? Well, I don't know. Let's check back in a couple months on that one. But if I do end up canceling that card, I would like to replace it with another top tier credit card. And that's where the Chase Sapphire Reserve comes in. In a previous video, I compared the Platinum card, the Reserve card, and the Venture X. And based on my travel habits, the Reserve card was the winner. I sometimes find that for domestic travel, the best redemption option is actually using my Chase Sapphire Preferred instead of the Chase Travel Portal with its 25% point bonus. And if I had the Sapphire Reserve, that would bump up to 50% point bonus. So that being said, I would replace the Platinum card with the Sapphire Reserve if I end up canceling the Platinum card. Now, one card type that you may have noticed is missing from my strategy is a groceries and dining card. Currently, I don't have one. I know, how can I not have such a crucial card? Well, for a while, I did have the American Express Gold card, but I ended up upgrading that card to the Platinum card. You can go check out this video right here to learn why I did that. And up until this point, I have been spending a lot of time on other sign-up bonuses and have not gotten around to applying for another everyday credit card. But this is going to change in 2025. Currently, I have 3 cards in mind to fill the everyday credit card slot. The first one is the Capital One Saver card. This card is a no annual fee credit card that earns 3x back on groceries, dining, and more. And because I have the Venture X, I can transfer the cash back that I earn with the Saver card onto my Venture X. However, this card may not be an option right now. I recently tried to apply for this card and was denied. This was a little bit shocking, and I don't really have a good reason on why this might have happened. Nevertheless, I still need a card for this category, and next on the list is the Citi Strata Premier card. This card is fairly new and offers a nice range of 3x back categories. It does have a $95 annual fee, which is not ideal when compared to the Saver card, but it's not a terrible option. It also offers a 75,000 point welcome offer. And the final option would be to have my wife apply for the Gold card and add me as an authorized user. Now, why have my wife apply for the card? Well, I have already received a welcome offer on the Gold card, and American Express limits welcome offers to once per lifetime, which means I cannot receive another welcome offer on the Gold card. I could apply for the card, but I wouldn't receive a welcome offer. Now, there are some data points that show this is more like 7 or 8 years, but that is somewhat unconfirmed. Now, one more credit card that might make it onto my list of cards to apply for is the Bilt MasterCard. The Bilt MasterCard made a name for itself by being the first credit card that you could pay your rent with without incurring any processing fees. And it appears that Bilt might be expanding this to mortgage payments. This would be a huge benefit to myself and would earn me a decent amount of points each month. Now, it was announced as a coming soon feature, so we don't have all the details yet, but if this does end up happening, I will for sure be applying for this card. I would love to hear from you. What are some of the best redemptions you had in 2024? And what are you looking forward to in 2025? Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in supporting this channel, check out my referral links down below. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this one in 2025. I'll see you next time.